What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and today I wanted to draw attention to a game that, is very, very prominent. This is not an underground game at all at this point, but I wanted to talk about something about it that I just can't shake. This is something that I'm sure other people have brought up, and I don't understand. Every so often, you'll have a game that's absolutely amazing, and it would be so much better with multiplayer. And even though it achieves resounding success and it gets so much funding, it never gets proper multiplayer. And today we're going to be talking about that with Subnautica. Now, Subnautica, the reason I think that this game is so cool is not only is it a gorgeous game, not only is the gameplay really fantastic and the world, really visceral, but there's not very many underwater games. You have so many games that are survival games that are set in just the kind of normal places that you would always expect them to be set in, some forest somewhere or something like that, but not very many games actually decide to delve under the water. There's actually only one other game that I think is a better game than Subnautica that is also underwater, and we'll do that in another video. But this game is such a great potential platform for all sorts of other types of gameplay. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, they've never explored that. They released a sequel. It's obviously, they're all very good. The people who create these are incredible. And the game is actually not particularly complex. Like, if you were to make this game a multiplayer game, there's lots of other games that are much more complex than this game that are also multiplayer, that are also available on Steam. So, you'd think that this would be entirely possible. And look at how amazing this game is. You've got vehicles that you can put inside of other vehicles. You have these massive vessels, potentially vessels that could be multi-crewed. Oh, here, hold up, let's turn our engines on. I don't even know how to do that. How do I? There we go. You have these contextual menus that you can actually interact. Look at this, is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. And quite frankly, you probably already knew that, but why haven't we seen a multiplayer game like this? I recently just showed you another game called Hellion, and I thought Hellion was actually pretty interesting because it's a similar concept. Granted, it's set in space, but you have these vessels that you can be inside, and I talked about all of the things that it could have done better. The survival mechanics could have been much more straightforward. The piloting of the ships, a lot of the mechanics could have been simplified. And Subnautica is actually the perfect example of what I feel like you could turn a game like Hellion into. This is a case study on how to do survival games right. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is so amazing. And I feel like if you could take a game like Hellion and really take inspiration from something like Subnautica, especially since Hellion is a multiplayer game, you could have something amazing. But inversely, you could also potentially have that same... Oh. Hold up. Oh, I don't have any fuel. Oh. 100%. Oh. Okay, we're good. Whew. I'm sitting here making a video, not paying attention to the fact that my ship is falling apart. But you could do all of that work, and you could actually get Hellion up to speed, and you could simplify it and streamline it, and take all of the concepts that made Subnautica so great and apply it to a game like Hellion, so you could have a multiplayer game like, oh, look at that. That's amazing. Or you could also just introduce multiplayer to Subnautica. And honestly, I mean, granted, it's an underwater game, but like a lot of the same ideas, the same concepts that would make something like that so great could exist here. It could absolutely exist here. And I don't know why it doesn't exist. So the creators of Subnautica, in fact, I've actually been following them for forever. They're a development company called Unknown Worlds, and I think I've talked about Unknown Worlds repeatedly in the past as a case study for a game development studio that does everything right. You know, like, these are people that create content that is original and artistic and what's going on? Something latching to the outside of my ship? Hold up, let's go take a look-see. So, this is a studio that really does everything right. But the irony of this studio, the irony of Unknown Worlds being the developer of this game, and for whatever reason not introducing multiplayer, not introducing multiplayer into the game, Unknown Worlds' first game was actually a multiplayer game. Natural Selection and Natural Selection 2, which were both incredible games. Natural Selection started out as a mod, and then Natural Selection 2 is actually an incredible feat of engineering. Natural Selection 2, they were actually, from what I understand and what I remember, it was a custom engine that they built from scratch for Natural Selection 2, which is no small task. No small task at all. The first game was a modification for Half-Life, and the second game was a standalone custom engine. I've never seen another studio take that 0 to 100 real quick leap in terms of what they're able to accomplish before. And I believe that possibly that is also the engine that powers Subnautica. I could be wrong about this, actually. Hold up. Natural Selection 2 engine. It was originally dubbed Evolution, has been renamed to Spark. All right, so let's see here. Subnautica engine. Is it Unity? It is Unity. Okay, so they moved. Unknown Worlds is a rare studio that has created its own game engine called the Spark engine. So, even though this game is on Unity, which is really, that's a shame, this is a studio that has a significant amount of experience creating multiplayer games. This is a studio that created a game engine, a networked multiplayer game engine, mind you, from scratch. And they haven't created another multiplayer game since. I don't think. Hold up, let me check. Unknown Worlds games. Let's look at all of the games they've ever created. Natural Selection 2, Zen of Sudoku. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. They have a website. They don't really need to make anything else now because they've made so much money off of Subnautica. But yeah, there's no. Is there some crazy thing about Below Zero that I'm just stupid and this entire video is going to be like pointless because it's cooperative? No, it's single player. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. If you could make this a multiplayer game, there would be nothing in the world like it. I mean, to be fair, there's already nothing in the world like this game, but if you could turn this into a multiplayer game, which they are absolutely capable of doing, it would be amazing.
All systems online.
Look at this. Look at how cool this is.
Seek fluid intake.
I don't need to seek fluid intake. You seek fluid intake. Look at this game. This game is amazing. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. So, Unknown Worlds. Please, a cooperative update to either this game or another game, Below Zero, or maybe even a trequel. I don't know. Subnautica together. I mean, there's a Don't Starve together. I still remember when when Cly said that creating a Don't Starve multiplayer game would be impossible, and yet, you know, here we are. Now, you know, funny enough, I actually, in fact, let me look into this Subnautica multiplayer mod. There is a community that has been working, and they actually have successfully done this. There's an open source multiplayer modification called Nitrox that actually introduces multiplayer into Subnautica. Now, I haven't gotten it to work yet myself, and I can only assume that it's still going to be very heavily work in progress. But it is still a showcase that it is possible, that it is absolutely possible to create. I mean, and this is the community making this stuff without even the source files to the game, right? So, you know, like, if it's possible for them to do that, then imagine how much easier it would be for the actual developers, also being who the developers are and having the amount of experience that they have with networking, creating a multiplayer variant of Subnautica. I don't understand why that hasn't happened. I just continue racking my brain, and I don't understand. Look at this. There's even torpedoes in this game. Imagine if you could have, you know, like 12 to 32 player support, and you could actually have players build their own. They could build their own submarines, and you could actually have, like, you could have submarine warfare between multiple submarines. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. All right, let's head down here. Look at this. Oh. I don't know where I am. Oh. Did I hit something? No, we're good. Oh. Oh, I don't know what's hitting the ship. Kind of running low on power.
Fluid intake immediately.
Do I have fluids to intake? I have nutrient blocks. I don't have fluids. Sorry. Just gonna have to kill me. Wow, look at this. Oh, hey, it's an alien creature. Look at how amazing this is. Oh, here we go. What is this, a crevice of some kind? Oh, wow. Alright, yeah, let's go down. Oh, we can't. I mean, there's definitely enough space here. Nope. No, there is. Come on. Something's hitting the bow. Alright, we'll just have to go look. Well, let's hope we're not so deep that the moth gets destroyed.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
It feels like it would fit down there.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh. Hello. Do you want to be friends? I know you don't want to be friends. I don't really know what these guys... Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Wait. Where am I? Wait, where's the ship? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's get out of here before the ship dies. I'll have to go salvage that ship later. But for now, we're gonna get out of here. Amazing. Alright, we're gonna head on home before I die of lack of fluids. That was a decoy launcher. Well, I don't have anything that I can use to construct on here, do I? I'm not sure if I do.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. As always, if you guys love these videos, make sure you subscribe. Subnautica is amazing as well. I really want to figure out why this game doesn't have why it doesn't have multiplayer. This is the kind of game that I really think would benefit from multiplayer, and I know that there's a community modification out there to add multiplayer, which, by the way, if you guys want to help me potentially get set up, I would love to give that a shot. But yeah, alright. Besides that, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, remember, Blue Drake loves you. Cheers, boys.